Hi guys, welcome to the reading for the full moon in Virgo that's happening on March 18th, 2022. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We're going to go through some general messages for each sign, all the way from Aries to Pisces for the full moon. So take what resonates, obviously leave the rest. You guys can check out your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. The timestamps will be down below for you. I am also posting the mid-monthly readings, and then as well I did a weekly all signs read too, so you guys can check all of that out. But let's see what's going on for this full moon. So let's see what is going on here for Aries. We're going to start with Aries. So let's see, what does Aries need to know for this full moon in Virgo? What does Aries need to know for the full moon in Virgo? We have first quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. Let's see. So there could be some emotions coming up around this full moon. We're still kind of in Pisces season, just kind of finishing up before we enter into your sign. So happy early birthday to any of you. We have the Five of Wands. We have Temptation, which is the devil energy, and we have the Ten of Swords. Interesting. We do have the Ten of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So, Aries, this kind of looks like maybe there's something in your life that you're having to let go of because it's not serving you. And I almost feel like if you tapped into your feelings, you would realize this doesn't make you feel good, like whatever the situation is, or whatever it is that you're going through. With the Five of Wands and the Ten of Swords here, this is not something that, it's challenging, it's complicated, it's hard. It might cause a lot of conflict or kind of like battles of the mind. Okay, and with the devil here, it's almost like it's something that is keeping you stuck. So whatever is feeling restrictive and not feeling good, it should bring you the Ten of Cups, right? It shouldn't bring you the Ten of Swords. So this is really about realizing that something is no longer serving you, or something is not good for you, because emotionally it could be something that is disrupting your energy. It feels like energetically, emotionally, and mentally, this is kind of like restricting you. So there's something here that is definitely like, it's almost like you've been stuck in it for a while with the devil energy here. It's like maybe this is something that you've always kind of gone back to, or you've always kind of like fell back into some sort of a pattern, even possibly. But it's like realizing that it's no longer serving you and that it needs to be released. Okay, full moons are all about releasing energy, releasing restriction, releasing burdens, so that we can manifest new things. So it almost feels like in order to manifest your Ten of Cups, that was at the bottom of the deck, it's almost like there's a need to release and free yourself from the more kind of like shadow aspects of what you've been going through, or the negative aspects of what you've been going through. So there's something where you need to kind of tap back into your feelings, your emotions with this Pisces energy. Also tap into your intuitive sense, like, because I feel like as long as you are allowing yourself to feel something, then you're going to know exactly what it is that you need to let go of, because it's not going to feel good. But the thing that you need to let go of does not feel good to you. Okay? So whatever situation this is, it feels like something you think about a lot with this Ten of Swords, but it's like it's like a battle of the mind. It's something like an internal thing. Could be like a mindset that needs to be released. Okay? But it's keeping you restricted. So that is what I have for you, Aries. These are going to kind of be short and sweet little messages here. So let's move on. Let's move on to Taurus. Let's see what's happening for you guys. What does Taurus need to know for the full moon in Virgo? We have new moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine. So there might have been something that you started around the new moon in Pisces, because we would have just had that in the beginning of the month. So let's see, what does Taurus need to know for this full moon? We have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Wands, we have the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So it feels as though there is a new opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles, or something, a new energy, a new route that has the ability to grow to this Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so we start with the Ace, and then the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So you're trying to build something here, Taurus, for yourself, but it's like you're in the beginning stages. With the Seven of Wands and the King of Cups, this feels as though there's an energy of like stepping up to the plate, using your intuition, especially with this Pisces energy. It's almost like intuitively trusting where you're led when it comes to what this opportunity is. If there is any sort of blockages with the Seven of Wands, because this can be resistance, if there is any sort of resistance towards whatever this is, definitely kind of connect with the divine and figure out how you're going to release that so that you can move forward, because the full moon is about releasing any sort of restrictions or just releasing energy and kind of cleansing your energy to be able to step into new things. So it feels like the new thing's already here, or there's already something that you're looking at stepping into or putting energy and effort into, but there may be anything that could kind of hold you back, that could be getting in the way of you really rising to the occasion. With the King of Cups, it feels like, again, like I'm getting like intuitive, like tapping into the intuition. Especially if you have like a goal or a dream, it's like follow that, trust that. Because the Seven of Wands can also be about being brave and, being courageous and going after things and like standing up for yourself. So this is like making sure, releasing anything that's going to prevent you from really going after what it is that you want to achieve. Because there's kind of this energy, it doesn't have to be something like brand new with the Ace of Pentacles, but it's a new energy that you are going to put towards something to create the Ten of Pentacles. It's like you want to move up the ladder. So in order to do that, you have to follow your intuition, trust yourself, trust that you're headed in the right direction, be brave to go after what it is that you want. And yeah, just really, I feel like your intuition will tell you that. So it's like just tuning into that intuitive energy in the moon. And pay attention to like the messages that you're being told. Some of you this might have been something that you, again, the new moon in Pisces, this might have been an opportunity, this Ace of Pentacles. You could have maybe started something 2 weeks ago or had an idea or an opportunity 2 weeks ago. And it's like now, in order to move towards it, it's like you needing to release what's holding you back as some sort of dream that you have for yourself. Okay, so I see you going after, but I feel like it'll be minor barriers, minor blockages. It's really just like releasing any blockages in order for you to go after or for you to pursue whatever this is. But being a minor arcana, I feel like it's a small barrier, if anything. If anything, it's more about like getting the courage to take action. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Let's move on here to Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for the full moon in Virgo? What does Gemini need to know? So we have new moon in Sag. Focus on the positive. Okay, so then we have oppression here, which is the Tower, I believe. We have the King of Swords. And we have the Three of Swords. So I feel like there's some sort of change here, Gemini. This is definitely your energy. We do have the Star here, so it's lots of air energy here. There's a need to focus on the positive things, focus on the good things with the Star and the Sagittarius energy. It almost feels as though there's something negative that could be happening, or something that you feel is falling apart, possibly with the Tower, somewhere where you feel oppressed, you feel like things aren't working in your favor, or that you can't do things, or just I'm not gonna lie, it kind of feels like a little bit of a victim mentality. But what this is saying is like, I feel like the message here is realizing that things have to end and things have to fall apart in order for new energy to come in order for new opportunities to come in. So this is like having hope and optimism for your future. These two cards, the Star and this Sagittarius energy of focusing on the positive. I feel like there is, you might be kind of in this place of lack or having this lack mentality because something has not worked out for you. And it's not saying that you can't feel that way. It's more saying that like when you shift your energy, good things can come in. There is a sense of healing here with the Star as well, like healing what has maybe been, you know, lost. But it does feel as though, I'm pretty sure this is the Tower because it has the two people in it. It would make sense that it's the Tower, but it's just very, it's like shifting your mindset a little bit, shifting your focus, shifting your, how you see something. It's like rather than seeing something falling apart and that being so awful, see something as falling apart as an opportunity to build something new for yourself. So this could be a relationship, this could be something in your life, this could be like just like an area of your life, just how you feel about life, whatever that is. It's shifting your focus here to see the positive, because some of you are really kind of almost like, it's almost like what I'm getting is like bitterness out of this. And again, like rightfully so, you can be that way, there's no problem with that, but it's like the longer you stay in this energy, the harder it gets with the Three of Swords. It's like you can feel this. It's like letting yourself feel this, letting yourself be in this energy and then releasing it. And I feel like this full moon is maybe coming up so that you can release this energy, this feeling. And then you can shift your energy into where you're going, what's next, what are you going to build next, what do you want for your future? That's what this feels like. So that's pretty much what I have for you. I just feel like it's focusing on where you're going rather than what's happened to you. Seeing that what has happened to you has happened for a reason. Like it's happened for you, not to you, that saying. That's kind of what I'm getting off of this for you, Gemini. So hopefully that resonated. If not, again, like you can just check out your other signs. But full moons are about releasing. So releasing that feeling will be beneficial and helpful for you. Okay. So let's move on here. We are going to move on to Cancer. What is going on for Cancer for the full moon in Virgo? Okay, so we have full moon in Sagittarius. See the bigger picture. This is so funny. I had the full moon in Pisces and then the new moon in Pisces, and then I just had the new moon in Sag and now the full moon in Sag. Interesting for the first 4 signs. So, okay, so there's some sort of like bigger picture here that you're having to see. We have the 5 of Cups, we have the King of Swords, and we have the High Priestess with wisdom. Bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Wands. So you're kind of beat up a little bit here with the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. I feel like there's information here, or like even just like internal, like intuitive information. It's like seeing the bigger picture of what's going on. You may be dealing with a Gemini or have Gemini in your chart, because they did have the King of Swords in the exact same spot and the Sagittarius energy. So their messages was about like letting go of things that, you know, are no longer serving you, and like getting out of kind of almost like a victim mentality. Yours has more emotion to it. Kind of almost like you're almost like trying to protect yourself, but I feel like there's something that's being shown to you. You might not have all the answers is almost what I'm getting. Like King of Swords with the High Priestess, you might be searching for answers. Searching for, wisdom. But I almost feel like when you stop focusing on the small things, it's like then you'll see the bigger picture when you can kind of open yourself up. Some of you are very much in the logical, so you're not having the intuitive aspect to kind of broaden your horizon, if that makes any sense. So I would say use this full moon to tap into your intuitive nature, maybe do some meditation, especially if you're maybe trying to get clarity around this situation. I feel like emotionally you've been hurt in somehow, or you maybe even feel emotionally drained. So some of you are trying to protect yourself. You're trying to detach. Okay, which I think in some sense might be beneficial for you, but it's like, don't shut off your intuition in the process, because our emotions and our intuition are different. But even though they both come from kind of that like water energy, it's like we don't want to be overwhelmed with emotion, but we do want to have that intuitive aspect, not just the logical. It's finding that balance between the two. So look at the bigger picture of things. I feel like not focusing on the small details, and really look at like, what is this teaching you in the grand scheme of things? And then releasing that and tapping into the intuitive nature of this high priestess energy to gain more knowledge or gain more wisdom in a situation. Okay, because it feels like something has not gone well, or something you've been hurt by it. Like, you're very aware of what you're going through, but now it's like, how do we move forward? And I think that's where the intuition taps in here for you. Okay, so hopefully that made sense. Kind of cryptic a little bit, but that's what I have for you, Cancer. Let's move on here. We are going to move on to Leo. So let's see. What does Leo need to know for this full moon in Virgo? We have the High Priestess. Oh boy. So we have first quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe. So we have the High Priestess, we have the Chariot, and we have the Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. So that's your energy. I feel like there's a little bit of you overcoming this Ten of Swords energy, like overcoming an obstacle, moving in a more intuitive space, but you're also kind of like moving into the unknown. The Chariot is moving towards, I'm almost like reading it this way because of the movement or the direction of the Chariot. So it feels as though there's this intuitive aspect here, Leo, of just, I feel like this is more like a life situation where it's like maybe you're coming out of a Ten of Swords situation that it doesn't have to be anything wild and crazy, but it could just be even a mindset or somewhere where you felt stuck or restrictive, or something that's maybe you've been sitting in for a while that hasn't really been benefiting you. And now you're being called and pushed to kind of like step into this new energy. Some of you have already started kind of taking steps in this direction, but with the High Priestess, it's almost like you don't see the path clearly. There's a need, especially with the Chariot and the Wisdom. Those are both water energies here. It's like, in order to find this happiness, and we even have the Fool behind, some of you, it could be love related, the Sun, the Fool, the Two of Cups. It's almost like in order to find what you're wanting to connect with or what is meant for you, we have the Star even behind that. So it's like, in order to find this new path, you kind of have to trust that if you take action, things will work out for you. Almost like trusting your intuition, but not fully knowing where you're being led. So I feel like this full moon would be a good time to surrender whatever this Ten of Swords is for you, and really release any baggage so that you can take this movement forward, after this full moon has happened. So it's like fully do the purging and the releasing, and then that's when you're going to be able to move forward. And again, I don't really feel like you fully know where you're going, and that's where this trust piece comes in. Just trusting that things are going to align for you and that things are going to work in your favor, and that your intuition will never lead you astray. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's going to be different for all of you, of like what you're walking away from, what you're leaving. Some of you could be leaving a tough relationship. Maybe you're heading in a new direction or wanting to head in a new direction, but it's like, it's coming. You just can't see it yet. Some of you have not, if it's a person, you haven't met them yet. Okay. But you might be able to feel this energy, and the universe is basically saying, like, just trust that we're guiding you in the right direction here, that you're being led in the right direction. So that's pretty much what I got for you, Leo, without repeating myself a bunch of times. So we are going to move on. Let's move on to Virgo here. The full moon is in your sign, Virgo. So let's see what is going on for Virgo. For this full moon in Virgo, what do they need to know? Six of Wands. All right, we have last quarter moon in Cancer here, which says take a breather. So we have the Six of Wands, we have the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. So some of you just need to take a step back. I feel like you've maybe been experiencing a lot of success, or maybe there's a lot of attention that you're receiving, but it's almost like, it almost feels like you maybe need to distance yourself from either people or a situation. And it's not that things are going poorly and that's why you need to take a break. I almost just feel like it's a need to kind of recharge. Okay. Almost like detach emotionally from the situation so that you can recharge your own energy. So you might feel really tired, I'm almost getting, around this full moon, or just feeling like you need or want to take a break. And I feel like that's going to be beneficial for you. It's almost like so you don't hit burnout. I see Wands energy typically as, like, there's a lot of fire here obviously, but I see Wands energy typically as like energy, our motivation, right? Our inspiration, our excitement. And it's like, in order to maintain this Six of Wands and be able to continue to put energy and effort into something, it's like you may have to take a break and just kind of distance yourself to recharge. Okay. So whatever you need to do, whatever you need to take a break from, it doesn't have to be like full on just like relaxing, but it could be taking a step back from something specific, whether that's work or people or a situation. It's like something that you've maybe been giving a lot of attention, or you're getting a lot of attention with the Six of Wands, and needing to create some boundaries here so that you can plan for your future. There may be something that you want to reevaluate. Some of you may be thinking about going down a new direction or a new path. And if that's the case, it's like you're needing to take a step back or set some boundaries so that you can get the clarity that you need to move forward in a new direction. Okay. So it looks good. Like, I don't really see you being fully depleted. However, for some of you, if you don't take the break, that's when you could feel depleted. So, sorry for my dog barking, but that's where you could maybe feel burnt out, as if you don't take the break. So just be cautious of that moving forward if you don't take a step back, So that is what I have for you, Virgo. We are going to move on here. We're going to move on to Libra. So Libra, let's see what is going on for you. What does Libra need to know for this full moon in Virgo? We have new moon in Taurus. Know your worth. Okay, sorry about that, Libra. My dogs just started freaking out. Okay, so we have new moon in Taurus. Know your worth. So it could be something around your value or values in general, like whether this is something monetary. Let's see what's going on for Libra for this full moon. We have the Nine of Wands, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you we have the Page of Cups. Some of you are working harder than you feel like you're getting paid, or This is like working really hard. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands is like putting in the energy and effort and not giving up. It's almost like it's either you feel like you're not being paid enough, or this is about you do know your value and it's almost like waiting for the hard work to pay off. Because some of you are really trying to achieve this Queen of Pentacles energy. Like this is what the goal is. This is what I feel like you're working towards with the 8 of Pentacles. But some of you feel like you've been working real hard. And I think that if you do get any sort of like offer here, Page of Cups, it's like making sure that it's worth your energy and your time. Now this could be relationships too, like protecting yourself with this 9 of Wands, protecting yourself and making sure that whoever or whatever comes in towards you is worth your time and your energy. Like your time and your energy is valuable, and not letting people take advantage of you or play games, or this is kind of what it feels like. So whether it's monetary or if it's like time and your energy, however you are valuing or whatever is coming up when it comes from a value perspective, this is like making sure that you're on the same page, that someone's not just giving you Page of Cups energy and you're this queen, right? So it's like page to a queen is a very different energy. So making sure that people are going to put the work in just like you will, okay? Or making sure that like if it's a job, like you're going to get paid for your work, right? Paid the right amount, paid the right for your time, right? If something requires a lot of work, make sure you're asking the right amount of a value perspective. Okay. So this is something about like holding your value and standing up for what you feel you're worth, or what you feel your time and your energy is worth. Okay. Because it feels like you pay attention to the details, or you put a lot of energy in, or you pay attention a lot. So it's like you got to make sure that what's coming at you is giving you the same thing back. All right, so this may be a time where you are releasing things that aren't serving you or aren't honoring your value. Okay. Some of you could be getting rid of something that you do work really hard at, but you're not making enough money and it's not valuing you. So that's why you may be entertaining a new option, or there could be a new option coming in. Okay. So this new moon, or this full moon, sorry, in Virgo might be something around your value and your worth, or have something to do with your value and your worth. Okay. That might be a theme that comes up for you. Okay. So doing some work around that may be beneficial for you, Libra. But we are going to move on here. So let's move on to Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know for this full moon in Virgo? What does Scorpio need to know? We have first quarter moon in Capricorn. Unleash your kindest self. All right, let's see. Okay. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles, and then we have Sacrifice, which is the Hanged Man. Bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Pentacles. I kind of feel like there's something to surrender to, or it's interesting that we got Capricorn for you, because there's a lot of Capricorn energy here. Like 4 of Pentacles is Sun in Capricorn. It feels like there's something that you need to be open to. We have the Page of Pentacles, and even King of Pentacles is an earth sign, and the 8 of Pentacles here. It feels like maybe you need to, for some of you, it's like allow yourself to have more fun or do something different. Like maybe you've been very busy or very, very focused on work, or it's about finding balance a little bit, possibly to surrendering the need to kind of like control things and just let yourself be. Like this Sacrifice energy is giving me the energy with the Hanged Man here of like just surrendering and giving yourself maybe a break, being kind to yourself. you know, not having to be so work focused or so even like responsibility focused, like maybe just allowing yourself to have some fun, allowing yourself to, you know, just connect back to yourself, allowing yourself time to take a break. Okay. So it feels like you've been working really hard on something, Scorpio, and I've been getting this in your readings, where it's like you've got a project or you're focused on something, like obtaining some sort of a goal. And it's like, it's been a good few weeks. So I don't know if there's something specific you guys are working on, but it almost feels like allow yourself to kind of take a break, or just like, it feels like being kind to yourself, not so much like other people. It's like this energy of surrendering and allowing yourself to take a break. So if you've been really busy trying to complete something or work on something and you feel depleted, you feel tired, you feel like you want to take a break, like allow yourself. The full moons can be very, it's an increased amount of energy. It's like a peak of energy at the full moon. So it's very easy for a lot of us to feel overwhelmed. A lot of people don't sleep well at night. Okay. So it's like this is also too what I'm getting with this Hanged Man. It's like about finding balance between your work and your play, you know, like allowing yourself to enjoy life, but also work hard at what you want to achieve. Okay, so there's something that you've definitely been working on. I feel like this surrender energy is kind of saying like allowing yourself to be more kind, or allow yourself more time, or just let yourself pause. You don't have to be working. Eight of Pentacles, you don't have to be working all the time. You can take a pause. You can take a break. Some of you might have Capricorn in your chart. This is also Pisces energy here with the Hanged Man. So I don't really feel like it's saying anything bad. Like, I mean, yeah, stay focused on your goals, but allow yourself a break if that's what you need. Okay? So that is what I've got for you, Scorpio. We are going to move on here. Let's move on to Sagittarius. What does Sag need to know for this full moon in Virgo? Full moon in Virgo. What does Sag need to know? Okay, so we have last quarter moon in Capricorn, leave the past behind. Okay, what's going on here for Sag for this full moon in Virgo? Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck we have the Five of Cups. Yeah. So Sag, there's some sort of dream or a goal or something, some sort of new path that's opening up for you here that I feel in order to be able to step into it, you have to let something go. Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. It requires some sort of change with the fives. And that's going to allow you to kind of take action or to take this opportunity, which could lead for some of you, to positive changes from a material sense, or just like a lot of good luck and creating a sense of foundation and stability for yourself. Okay, so there could be something you're learning. It feels like there's kind of new energy here, but it requires a change or something to let go of something that has kind of brought you down, or maybe you feel has kind of been a disappointment. Any disappointments from the past, I feel like maybe needing to leave those behind. Also, any sort of like lack mentalities. So maybe there's disappointments from the past that have made you doubt your future, have made you doubt, you know, what's next for yourself. And I feel like don't allow that illusion to get in the way of this opportunity. So I feel like this full moon in Virgo is really giving you the opportunity to release any doubt, release any disappointment, to release any fears or lack that you have about your future and where you're going. Because I do feel like there's a really good opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles, and this could be an opportunity to learn something new, an opportunity that's going to open up. This could really be a goal or a dream that you have, because Seven of Cups talks about a vision, but it also can be an illusion. So I feel like you have a vision for what this could give you, but you also have the illusion of the past that's getting in the way of you fully stepping into this. So this full moon is going to give you an opportunity to release that past energy to step into the new energy moving forward. Okay? So this could definitely be about increasing your finances, especially with this Capricorn energy. This could be something monetary or something like maybe you're learning a new skill. Okay, it could be like a hobby as well. It's not so much like creative as much as it is like it provides a sense of a skill for you. Okay, so it's something that you can take into your life and use practically. Okay, but this you do have to let go or change something the way things used to be in order to step into this new energy. Okay, so whatever that is for yourself, I feel like you would know what this is because you kind of have doubts or a feeling of lack from the past, and it's clouding your judgment to move forward is what it feels like. So it has a lot of potential, this new thing, but you have to allow yourself to step into it. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Sag. We're going to move on to Capricorn here. What does Capricorn need to know for this full moon in Virgo? What does Capricorn need to know? Capricorn. You have new moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. We have Prince of Swords. So I think the princes are the knights in this deck. We have Princess of Swords, which would be the page. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this talks about like your stability. We have the World. It could have something to do with your career. This feels like it's like something to do with yourself in you. I don't know if there's some sort of information that you're needing in order to take action, or you're investigating or learning something, gaining a sense of knowledge or researching so that you can move forward in a certain aspect. This could have something to do with online as well, like an online business. Okay, we have the World here literally. So like because we connect online, the World card could be an online card. But it's almost like trusting that you have information, you have the knowledge that you need to take action. Okay, so because Virgo energy can be very much about the details. Okay, so it's like you could be trying to find all the details with this Page of Swords, but it almost is like you have the knowledge you need to take action, but also being sure that you're not taking impulsive action. So there's a sense of trusting that things are going to work out once you have the information that you need. I feel like some of you already have the information that you need. And I really feel like Nine of Pentacles is a Virgo energy in the tarot. So it's like there is this detail and this beauty that things are going to work out. Things are going to pay off for you with this Nine of Pentacles. There will be a sense of stability and security that is provided for you. So if you have some sort of goal or something that you're trying to achieve, especially with this World, you could be closing up at some sort of chapter here in your life as well. I feel as though it's like everything's going to work out and things are going to start to move forward. Okay, so there may be a piece of information that even comes into you during this time or around this time, a few days before or after the full moon. Okay, and I feel like it's going to really set you off on a stable foot. It's going to really work out for you. It's going to be beneficial for you in some way. It's going to help guide you in the right direction. And once you have this information, it feels like things might take off quite quickly. Okay, things might move forward quite quickly. But for some of you, it's almost like you haven't really taken action. Both of their swords are down. They haven't really taken action. They're still trying to find the answer, or they're still needing the answer. So it's trusting that things are going to work out for you and that you're headed in the right direction. There just might be some pieces of the puzzle that you're still kind of looking for that I think are going to be coming in towards you. Okay, they might even come in after the full moon. And this could even be information about letting something go or moving in a certain direction. Okay, You might get like confirmation as well. So pay attention to like what's going on around you and the information that you are being told. Okay. Some of you could look into like learning something new as well to help progress your situation. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. We are going to move on here to Aquarius. So let's see what's going on for Aquarius for this full moon in Virgo. What is going on for Aquarius? This full moon in Virgo. Aquarius. All right, so we have last quarter moon in Aries. Work through your feelings. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. Interesting. All Pentacle energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower here. So I feel like there's some changes that you need to make that you're like maybe hesitating on. It's almost like figuring out if there's something you want to take action on, definitely coming up with a plan, but figuring out how you feel about a situation. It feels like there's some changes here with the Tower energy that are affecting your ability to move forward. I don't know if you're doubting something, or it could have something to do with your confidence or your personal self in some regard. Because with the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, this is very slow moving energy, if moving at all. So it's almost like you're not taking action. I feel like with this work through your feelings, you need to figure out why. Because there's something that you want. You want to progress something. You want to go from the Knight to the Queen in, you know, kind of your level or your status. But it's like you feel restricted somehow, or you feel stuck, or you feel unable to move. And it's figuring out why. That's what this full moon is about, is like the why factor. What's holding you back? What direction? It can also be about creating a plan going forward, like needing to come up with a plan that you can stick to. But again, it contributes to like taking action in some aspect. Okay, so allowing yourself to work through this energy. I'm almost getting like, for some of you, I keep seeing like work through your fears. Like there might be like rather than feelings, it's like working through what's holding you back, working through what's restricting you. Why are you taking, you know, kind of the more reserved path? Because Aries is like, I know what I want. I'm going to take action. I'm going to go. It's like, okay, great. But one, you need to create a plan. But the other part is like, if you're not taking action like that, why, you know? So Virgo is all about creating a plan. Maybe you've got the plan, and this full moon is about, okay, now it's going to be time to take action once this full moon is over. Right? How do we set forth? How do we set in motion this plan that we have? This feels like it could have something to do with like your stability, definitely with the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, well, just all the Pentacle energy, but fours talk about stability. But then also too, like, could have to do with money, could also have to do with just like your stability in your day-to-day. I feel like though, for some of you, this is like really, you're really wanting to take something off quick, or want something to take off quick. And what this Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and Queen of Pentacles is saying here, Aquarius, is that like you have to do the small things consistently day in and day out. Like you have to kind of do that Virgo energy of like having a consistent plan, sticking to the plan, and doing the small things every single day, so you can compound on that. And it's like things will slowly build over time. So not rushing things either. So there's kind of this like needing to take action, not rushing things. It needs to come from a place of passion, but it's like also sticking to the plan that you do set for yourself, or what it is that you're trying to achieve, needing to be sticking to the plan rather than just kind of being all over the place. Okay? Because it feels like you're maybe trying to build something from like the ground up. okay? Build a new foundation for yourself. But that's going to take effort, it's going to take work, and you have to make sure that you are ready to put that energy and effort, that fire and that passion in towards it, okay? So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. We're going to move on to Pisces. Last few birthdays might be this weekend for Pisces before we enter Aries season. So let's see, Pisces, what do you need to know for this full moon in Virgo here? What does Pisces need to know for this full moon in Virgo? What does Pisces need to know? We have new moon in Libra. Know you are loved. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. Some of you have love coming in, or a connection, a partnership coming in. There's definitely, even if it's not that, it's like there's a direction that you want to go in your life. And I feel like this is saying that things are changing for you. Things are moving forward. Or it's going to be time to move forward. You may feel like with this know you are loved energy and the Page of Cups, it's like you may question whether people want what you have, or people are going to be receptive of what you have to offer, or just who you are or what you want. It's like you can set your dreams into motion here. Whether that's love, or whether that's, you know, a project or a job or career, whatever. It's like whatever you want to have with this Page of Cups, whatever you've got your eye on, Page of Swords, it's like you can go after it, but it's like soon it's going to be time to take action. This is about after this full moon, it's like things are changing at this full moon to push you in a certain direction, to set you out on your path to move forward here. So I feel like there's already a direction that you want to move in, that you have already kind of, it's like with this page, it's almost like you know that this is the direction you're going to move in. And I feel like definitely there's a sense of like having compassion, or like love, or partnership, or just like being accepted is almost what I'm getting. And healing that situation, if there's any sort of healing that needs to go on about you being accepted, or being loved, or just being acknowledged. Okay, and when you can heal that, it's like things are changing, so that it's pushing you in a new direction. It's pushing you out of this Two of Wands, like forward towards this Page of Cups. Like you're taking this Page of Cups and you're taking the step. It feels like taking the step forward after a period of like investigation and looking and learning and researching of like, is this what I want to do? Is this what I want to step into? I feel like the Page of Cups is saying it's really in alignment with you, right? The partnership could just be you and this thing, whatever this is, and wanting to step into it. Okay, so there is a change coming. I feel like it's coming after this full moon. This full moon is shifting the energy for you to step into this new thing, this new dream, this new goal, this new wish, this new person, this new connection, whatever. Okay, and it's shifting you forward. That's what I keep getting, is shift with that Wheel of Fortune energy. And there's even two people together on this Wheel of Fortune. So it's like there's something about you moving forward in a certain direction with something or someone. It's like you're aligning yourself. So if you've been wanting to start a project, wanting to start something new, wanting to step into a new relationship, I feel like all of that's going to be possible kind of like after this full moon. So release what you need to release from when it comes to like partnerships, or working together, or working in alignment, or getting in alignment, so that after this full moon energy has kind of released, you're ready to move forward. You're ready to step into the future. Some of you are going to be like shifting timelines too, is what I got. Okay, so that's pretty much what I have for you, Pisces. Hopefully that resonated. Again, you guys can check out your sun, your moon, your rising sign So obviously, you know, take what resonates, leave the rest. But I hope you guys have a wonderful full moon. I will be doing the weekend reading, which is actually going to be on the full moon day. So you can take those messages as kind of like full moon messages as well. Okay, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Mid-monthly readings will be coming out, so keep an eye out for those. Okay, so I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.